Hey everybody, this is Rydo, and we are back with another episode of Captive Minecraft 3. So, last episode we had to give in and go to Peaceful. Now that after we were in Peaceful, we destroyed a all the spawners we could see. So now it should be pretty safe to work our way back down this section. Let's see, are there any guardians? Yes. Where did that guardian spawn from? I don't know. There must be a spawner somewhere around here. But it can't be around here because I destroyed that one. No, I didn't destroy this one. Interesting. There must have been two that were inside of uh, these little configurations, surrounded by obsidian, which I can't break without a diamond pickaxe, and then with the aquatic prismatine bricks on top, so you can only come from the top to destroy the spawner. Hurry up. Hurry up and break it. Hurry up and break it. I hope that didn't knock me off course. Hmm. Yeah, one spawner. Come on, break. Come on, break. Alright, let's see if we can do something different. Here. Uh, one spawner, one group of uh, with a small group of guardians is not a big problem. It's just when you have a ton of them going around that they start to become just unmanageable for me. And these guys do drop the prismatine crystals, which means I might have to actually cheat to get prismatine crystals now. And I don't think I'm pronouncing that name right at all. Prismarine crystals. Oh, I can't see anything. Did it turn to nighttime? Things are killing me. Why did it get so dark? I don't know. I drowned apparently. Why is it so dark down here now? I mean, I didn't have night vision or anything. Oh, you know what it is? My helmet stopped working. My helmet must have broken off finally. And with the helmet that had the respiration on it, I can put on Zisto's head. See if that works. Doesn't seem like it does. So look at my oxygen now that I don't have respiration. You can barely see the oxygen. We can barely see the fact that it's gonna take us. Let's see. Just cheating totally to get as much oxygen as possible. Man, it sure went dark. I didn't realize that you got the benefit of better vision. Let's just not die here and make our way down. We are in Atlantis. We have crystallized prismarine, I think, and we are far enough now that we can start putting items into this. Oh, nope. Nope. This is no good. Well, did I just totally ruin that? Let's see. I don't have any prismarine with me, oddly enough. Here's some ice shards. I think ice shards are snowballs, actually. So I should equip the ice shards and see if I can throw them. When I drop one here, that's not what they're looking for. Yeah, ice shards are snowballs. You were supposed to use those against the guys. You can only have 16 of them. And I messed up the water here. And because I updated the water, I'm not sure there's a way to fix it. Here we go. If I hit this with this, I will pick up this if I wasn't just full of other stuff. And then we can toss that in there. And that's not working. We can toss it in there. And it looks like it disappeared. So I think that it's gonna work. Otherwise I may have to bring some water back. Otherwise I just destroyed it. So there's a walkway over here. I bet there's something worth looking at over here. Yep. Sorta, kinda something worthwhile. These prismatine shards. I bet this is redstone or something like it. No, it couldn't be redstone. There'd be too many places that it could be placed on. Alright, so we need to throw all of our shards down there and hope the system still works. Here's our little water flows that they don't go up any higher. Return the spawn. We can now teleport. Return the spawn. Before we do that, let's make some sections over here and have a look. This is like an engine room. And then over here we have another oddly designed room. Then we come down here, and what could we do? We could put some clay at a certain... Not quite yet. I'm out of oxygen. Oh wow. You gotta be careful. It's like clay here, which I can dig out. Am I picking it up? Prismarine. We don't need rotten flesh. Get this clay while we can. What is this? It's just ice shards. Yeah. So, how are ice shards dropping and becoming snowballs? I don't think if you mine snow in the game, it must be that the resource pack has like redstone or something look like ice shards. And then when it drops, it just very quickly changes the redstone into snowballs that also look like ice shards. That's the best I can figure how it would be working. Okay, so that's one area. We have another area over here, and we have this guy. And I can't. Oh yep. Don't die, don't die. So I can't get any further. This long lengthways way they have got everything designed is a little unique. And then we fall back there. Where's the way up? I think we're actually safe now. I think I've managed to destroy all the spawners to the point where let's see. And I just dug my way into this section. It's pretty cool. It's got a whole wet, dry area section going for it. And now return to spawn. Right click. Yay, it worked. Excellent news. Still can't make it to that. But excellent news nonetheless. We now can teleport. Where is the complaining monsters? I hear some monsters. Almost. Long Island checkpoint. Yes, we can make it. Of course, now I have to make all the way back down. Darn it. But is that too much? Is that really a lot of work? No, not really. We need to find another diamond. So I have 3 to make a diamond pickaxe. So the most dangerous part of this whole section now is just the oxygen, just breathing. And we killed the big guy. Not, well, to be more accurate, we did not kill the big guy. The big guy was despawned when we went to peaceful and did not respawn because they don't respawn. So this is a one-way trip. All these critters. It's pretty much a one-way trip down. purple stained clay. We have clay, and we have lapis lazuli, which I think makes blue. And we have rose red, which I think makes purple. So let us sort through what we have. The important stuff, I believe, is over here. Ice shards, we've realized, are not important, so we will get rid of those. The wheat, we now have enough wheat to make bread, so we will take that with us. Gold, prismarine is just a block there. We can get rid of that completely. Instead of cooking iron, we need to cook clay blocks, which means we have a lot of clay actually. We also kind of need to secure the area before we start. I don't think it is a wise move to, let's see, should we go all the way around here? I probably need to make another bed. Emeralds and prismarines and potions of leaping. And there is the end right there. So definitely worth it to work my way all the way around. Of course, to get to the end, we need eyes of enders. To make eyes of enders, we need, well, would you looky there. There's several pieces of obsidian right there. And we'll need some other things. Crafting table, enchanting tables, all the things that are related. We have crafting table, so I don't have to worry about that, but there we go. So we've cleared out that whole sections all the way around. Oops. New stone pickaxe. Some more wheat, some more fish. See what's down this direction. We can hear the zombies or the creepers. I believe that's zombies. There we go. Let's get this chest. There's some emeralds. Real helpful. Diamonds. Can we get an achievement? So, diamonds to you is an achievement. and throw a diamond to another player. So we can't do that one unless we throw it to a zombie. The zombie picks it up, and that works that way. So I'm gonna take off Visto's head since it's not working, not doing anything as far as breathing. Let's see if we can find that other head helmet. There it is. What else do we have that we can get rid of? Put the iron ore here for now. We'll put the stone bricks there. There's some more iron ore. Put a sword there, put that there. Pick up this chest and use it for some lovely decorating. We have one final space here for a chest. This place is cramped and it's not very good looking. So take this, and we take this, and we take this. Ideally, I should eat some fish. I definitely should eat some fish. I should also get some arrows if I have any arrows anywhere. With the skeleton spawner gone, I may not even have an opportunity to get arrows, which would then be a huge mistake on my part for destroying the skeleton spawner. Yeah, there's no arrows here. Prismatine shards, we want those. Prismatine crystals, we want those. Raw fish. Nothing wrong with eating raw fish in this world. It won't poison you or anything. Unless you eat poisonous fish. That'll poison you. I have a thought to destroy this area, but this area in particular is designed so nice. So this one, Long Island checkpoint. This one says nothing. Let's see. That's just a black banner. For no reason. And this one is the Atlantis generator checkpoint. So from the Atlantis generator we can teleport back here, and then we can teleport back up. But up at the Lone Island checkpoint we don't have quite the ability to get back down. Still not far enough here. There we go. Give me some arrows. Did I pick up any arrows from that? Still can't reach this chest. Maybe I should. We're looking for the zombie. Where are you, zombie? That's a creeper. Rabbit stew and some sticks. Interesting. So, rabbits did exist when they created this, it seems like. Uh, hey, there's an area back here. Yeah, there is. Alright. Nope, nope, nope. Don't just fall down like a fool. Work your way up like a fool. Where's the zombie? Okay. If I drop this, will you pick it up? No, you will. Pick it up. Please tell me I didn't lose my diamond. Let's go. Uh, do we not have the helmet on? No, we don't. Yeah, that doesn't help any. Okay. So this helmet gives us some kind of night vision. It is definitely a requirement. Not really a requirement, but it's recommended heavily. You get this beautiful look, and yeah, these are just probably very simple designs, but from the distance, from the force perspective, you see that is really nice looking. Let's get down here before we suffocate. And we've got some prismatine crystals to drop down there, which I hope that was the right thing. Yes, it was. We've got one powered, and now the thing is back. Prismatine shards. Did it accept the prismatine shards? Yes, it did. I assume there's maybe a hopper down here, or it could just be all being done by redstone. Darn it. Let's see, what can I do? Here, we'll just hope we don't destroy this all too much. Everybody pretend like you didn't see that. I need to put the water back in there. Prismatine shards. Toss that. It's back, it's down there. So, they don't want the prismatine shards. Interesting. Alright. So maybe I'm supposed to do something with the prismatine shards to, I don't know, maybe make prismatine crystals. Yeah, I bet I do. I bet that's what I have to do. Oh yeah, my diamond. Darn it. Teleport me down. Oh, shoot. Is there a zombie walking around now holding a diamond? I hope there is. Because if they aren't... Nope. He didn't pick it up. Where's the zombies? hit this. These guys have started to spawn. Is this low enough that I can crawl on it and go up? Nope. That needs to grow a lot further down. But I can still fix it by doing... nope, that's not what I meant to do. That was a mistake. That was what I was trying to do. So... so now we have to wait for it to grow some more. This area, I suppose, would be a good place to turn off the lights, let the monsters spawn. We'll, for a temporary time, do that. Work our way around the edges here, trying to just find any secret chests, anything else that we might be able to use to our advantage. We have more than enough clay, it feels like. Definitely feels like we have more than enough clay. Most mobs have a tendency not to spawn if you're standing right next to you. Ooh, sorta. Sometimes they do that anyways, however. We're not seeing anything along the walls here. But we've been tricked a couple times before. It's grown a little bit lower already. They're at least putting clay down, but we don't need the clay. And sand. We don't need the sand. Let's figure out what can we toss? Some cobblestone for sand? I'll take that trade. Oops. So we can't break that. Will this release water? Will this release water? No. Slowly it's working. We have clay here. Actually, it makes more sense to turn it into clay bricks by far, because then I can take this and break this, and now it's taking a lot less space. Alright. collecting all this garbage as we're waiting for it to grow. Let's see, we got some more clay, cobblestone, that, yep. Here we go, here we go. Mining like a real Minecrafter. I'm trying to encourage the other guys. Where's that light source coming from? Over here. There you go, that's pretty dark. Something should decide to spawn eventually. Most of this map, not this. Most of this map is not mining, which is a big change from Captive Minecraft 2 and 1. In fact, even the amount we're doing now is just because I'm killing time. Trying to see if I can get to this. And, oops. I guess the answer is no, I can't get to that. How'd that happen? Let's see, the water's all messed up. There we go. No stone pickaxe. This is the third or fourth time we've done that. Okay, let's do this and this. That makes purple dye. Let's take this here. That makes a bread, which that's how you bake bread. You don't bake it in an oven or anything. You craft it in the crafting bench. Place that there. Darn. The way the water works, it is so weird in Minecraft. It literally is looking for paths. So, if you block off one direction, it tries to go around. It definitely does not want to just fall straight down. Okay. This seems like it's pretty safe right now. So we can start baking this stuff. Should I cook an iron pickaxe? No, I should not. Here is 33 clay things. How many will be cooked in that time? We'll even put some more in there. A couple more. 33 is probably more than we're ever gonna need. That would imply that there are 11 uh, monuments. I'm not sure there are. Maybe there are. It's not beyond the realm. So we have 3 hardened clay right now. Is there any reason to I'll put that there. So take these, let the rest cook. Now we of course lost both the red dye and the blue dye, so if we needed to do 2 other monuments, we'd be in trouble. So purple dye and this is not how it works. Oh yeah, now I remember. Now I remember how this thing works. Okay, so the amount of clay does matter. The fact that we've been getting ridiculous amounts of clay totally matters. Because although you only need 3 to make a monument, you need 8 to stain it. Stupid. Do I have any arrows? Nope. Do I have seeds? But the seeds will not grow on the things. Let's see. There's nothing further we can dig around this section. We need to get more achievements. Let's see. We can enchanting book. If we can make a book, we can make an enchanting book. Or build a portal to the nether. Both of which require more diamonds than what I have. But the fact that I'm not fighting anything helps. It also hurts. There definitely is a problem. Let's see if we can find the diamonds here. There is definitely a problem now because we come on. Give me that diamond. Now I got 3 diamonds. I need some oxygen. This one's still good. This one could be, both those could be repaired. Apparently Atlantis was just one giant round half circle. That's not how it is normally described. It's normally described as 3 concentric circles, at least according to Indiana Jones and the Fate of Atlantis, which is where I get all my information from. The Indiana Jones movies. Ice shards. Let's go down a little bit more. And they can somehow they put a command. They put commands inside signs. I don't know how they do it. but I know it can be done. And because they can do that, you can just right click on them and it will activate them. So you need 8 hardened clay to make 8 of those. You get the purple back, which the 1 purple back since there were 2. And then I need to pick that up later in a second. Let's take a lead with us, and we'll just leave that. We'll also leave this, and that, 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 and that. Equip that. Okay. So you break this, and you place one there. Break this, place one there. Break this one, place one there. Monument is complete. This is interesting. Where is this taking me? Achievement get. We need to go deeper. And then we died. Well, where's all my items? That's not fair. All my items are gone. I had a whole bunch of stuff, and now it's all missing. Totally unfair. What does this do? Oh, this spawns the gas, so you can do an achievement. Can I even do that achievement yet? Return the cinder. Yeah, we can do that achievement. So we just need to get on the right side of this one. There we go, I killed it. I don't know if I really got that achievement or if it just gave it to us. So every time I step on that, that will summon a ghast. Every time I step on that one, it will summon a skeleton. But we have a lot of problems. We got a lot of stuff missing now. Here's a chest with a sword called Ice, a fire charge, some ice, and a skeleton skull. And then let's see. We will pick up this little guy and we will plant him right there and let him start growing. I don't think I need to keep these sandstone, but I'll leave them there anyways. So we've replaced our sword. Let's see. Is the sword that plus 11 attack damage? Okay. That's why we have this sword, is because there is this overkill achievement, which means we pretty much need to not lose the sword. Otherwise it will be very difficult to get the overkill achievement. Where's my helmet? Let's see. I don't know how to fix this. I don't know how to fix this. What in the world happened? They changed the game rule. The game rule was set to keep inventory true. And they changed it back. That's just cruel. That's just, it's time to cheat. Cruel. Game mode creative. And it just sets it back to survival. Darn it, I can't even, they've even got anti-creative mode going on here. Fine. Give arrow, give the player arrows. 64. I hit the caps lock. There's one arrow. How about 64 more? And then give me a bow. 64 bows, whatever. Whatever it takes. I'm not willing to put up with these shenanigans. I really am not. Let's see. They just destroyed that sword. The sword that I needed. And without that sword, we may just have to cheat the overpowered achievement completely, because we had to go in peaceful mode to kill all of. I think what you want to do when you're shooting these is release the arrow as soon as it's pulled all the way back for the most effective power. I don't even know if I'm hitting him. I mean, I see him there. Let's see, if we hold shift and we go a little bit this way. So it really does, they really do want you to sit here and fight all those guardians. They really wanted you to get hundreds of levels potentially to enchant that weapon. Let's see. Am I just not aiming right? Did that? Is he moving? It looks like he's moving. Hey, he's gotta be moving. He's getting closer. He's trying to shoot me. So you have to stand on this. That killed him, and really? Wow. That was 64 arrows. That was technically 65 arrows. Trying to get the sniper duel. I'll fully admit this is my fault. But you can't, you gotta give me that it is just rotten to change the keep inventory rule. They should have never even touched it. Maybe they were trying to toggle it and they toggled it the wrong way, but that shouldn't have happened because it's simple when you type it. If you type true, it will always be set to true. If you type false, it'll always be set to false. You don't ever do, if toggle is even an option, you wouldn't ever want to program that way. That's terrible programming. There we go, sniper duel. So I can't. I've lost my helmet. Uh, I can't get down. I really can't get down. I have to. I have to break this. Wait, actually, I don't have to break it. It is here. Good. We can finally return to spawn. Good news. Well, I'm not really carrying anything of importance. We'll take the sand. And this pushes us back down here. And we're in this whole section, which then pushes us down here. And we suffocate in the wall. They never fixed that. I don't know why they didn't fix that. They didn't fix it in 1, they didn't fix it in 2, and they didn't fix it in 3 for Captive Minecraft. That is completely unacceptable. You might as well just put signs then that said, you should just put a sign there saying, you're, click here to get those achievements. Uh, because this is just totally unacceptable. Completely and totally unacceptable. Let's get some, let's see, prismarine, dark prismarine bricks here, and put that there, that there, that there, that there. That's just completely, astonishingly not cool. You destroyed all my items. I mean, rage, we're at rage quit type stuff. I mean, I worked hard for those things. Let's look at our achievements. Um, let's give ourselves diamonds to you. Quit hitting the caps lock. It's called, so you type achievement, then you type give achievement dot diamonds to you, to me. There we go. Well, you could do that definitely if you were playing with 2 people on a server of this. Overpowered still has not shown its face as even an option, so I'm not willing to cheat on that one. And Return to Sender has let's see. Uh, Not shown its face as far as that achievement. Now, the enchanter is the question. We need to figure out where we're going to get the cows from. I feel entitled to diamond sword and a diamond pickaxe for my trouble, and then a diamond helmet and some diamond boots and some diamond pants. What are they called? Leggings? And some diamond chest plates. I am demanding all of this as compensation for just being treated so rudely, so horribly. I mean, that's BS. If you can't fix it, if they couldn't fix it, which there's no reason why they couldn't have fixed the end, then the nether, not the end. The end is probably broken too. Spoiler alert. If they couldn't fix it, why? So we can get all of these prismarine crystals from this. So that's, I guess, what we'll do. And then anywhere where we get the prismarine crystals, we will put the dark prismarine. What is back here? What is back here is the question. Ooh, light. Do I want to go down this road? Look how fast that diamond pickaxe is. And, oh, by the way, I'm gonna pretend like this is an infinite diamond pickaxe too. In the sense that I'm gonna give myself a new one as soon as it gets used up. Oh man, I am bitter about that. We've been struggling. We've been trying real hard. We've been doing our best to play legitimately. And then it goes and just beats us down. It was uncalled for. Totally uncalled for. We got a chest here with some raw salmon, some wheat, and some ice shards. Up here. Where are you? You nasty creatures. Yeah, it's gotta be Enderman just wandering around picking up these blocks. That's the only thing I can imagine is happening for all these holes in the ground. this. Ooh, and there's an area down below? Yeah, this area. Get that. Game-breaking bug right there. Losing all your items is just game-breaking. And really, that's this whole game. Keep inventory was never enabled. I had to enable it myself, and the last thing I thought for a second would be that somebody else would. Oh, it's nice and dark down here. There's an eye of Ender, or an Ender ball. These guys. So I need to give myself some torches and light up that area. I have created let's see. I've created a nightmare. Torch run. Torch run. Well, I think it's about that time. In fact, it's twice about that time. We've been going on for twice as long as possible. As usual, not as possible. So, we're going to end the game there. Also, let's just look here at our inventory. It's all gone again. What is this game doing to me? Is this a bug? No, it can't possibly be. I had keep inventory enabled. I had it enabled. Why is it getting set back and turned off? We're going to start cheating. We're going to start cheating so hard and so much. I mean, there was progress being made. We could have continued going down this map. Sure, we cheated in a lot of places because I have a lack of time and a lack of skill. But now we're just getting raked over the coals. And this is not fun. This is not cool. Anyways, that's the end of this episode. As always, I ask that you like, share, subscribe, comment if you want to, and watch every second of my videos. All of that helps out. If you want to support me, you can do that by clicking on my name, Rydo. On the right will be a blue button that says support this channel. If you want to friend or favorite me on basically any social media site, there's a whole bunch of links down below. Thank you for watching. Have a good evening.